I can get back at a man that's made me upset in some kind of way. So take accountability, ladies. Take accountability. And you men take accountability too, because it's your fault too. If that person did not tell you, or if that person told you that they took a test and you believe them, that's your fault. And if you didn't use protection, that's your fault. And if you had anal sex, that's your fault without protection. It's not nobody's fault but yours. This HIV thing is not going nowhere. And if those of you that are watching that are not diagnosed with HIV, listen to what I'm telling you. This crap ain't no joke. Get your butts tested. Get your butts tested. And do not have sex with that person just because their HIV test came back negative. You still gonna have to wait. So use protection and wait 3 months and go get another test. Don't think just because the test is negative that it's okay to jump into bed the same day and have sex without a condom, because that person still can have HIV. HIV stays dormant in the body. Come on, y'all. Quit making up excuses. And those that don't want to get tested, you guys need to go out there and get tested. It's better for you to get tested and know if you have contracted HIV, because then you can get on medication and you can live better, you can live longer. Why would you wait 2, 3, 4 years before you take an HIV test, knowing in your head that you may have contracted it? And by that time, it might be too late. Now what? Now you're sick, in the hospital. T cells probably at 2, 3, 4, 5. And now you're in a worse situation. So get tested, you guys. Get tested. And if you contracted HIV, get on medication. I say that all the time on my show. So I just wanted to do this video to talk about accountability. And just be accountable for your actions and the part you play in contracting HIV. You cannot blame just that one person. There's no way. It takes two to have sex. It takes two people to have sex. It don't take one. So when you contracted HIV, you didn't contract it by yourself. You contracted it with that partner you laid with. And that partner told you he was negative, and you believed him. And then if he didn't tell you was negative, and you still slept with him without a condom, that's your fault. That is your fault. Stop blaming somebody else because you contracted HIV. Again, all of us are not gonna agree with everything. You know, I love all of you guys the same, stuff you talk about that I don't agree with. So don't get mad at me because I tell you you need to be accountable. We all need to be accountable. Even when you catch a freaking STD, you got to be accountable. It's your fault you caught that STD because you didn't use protection. You didn't go and find out if that person was living with something, anything. That's your fault. That's not their fault. And then we turn around and we get mad and we want these people to go to jail. So you putting them in jail is not going to stop HIV from people transmitting HIV out here in society. It's not going to stop it. HIV still going to be around, and that one person going to be in jail. So if you put that person in jail, what happens to the other people that are running around with HIV? We can't pick and find out the ones that's living with HIV and put them all in jail. So you putting that one person in jail, what good is it going to do? That's your anger. That's your anger putting them in jail. That's your anger. I'm sorry, you guys. I just had to say it. That's you being angry. Because us women, we get so mad. Oh, we get mad when a man does something to us. So we're going to think of something so we can get back at them. We've all done it. We've all done it. Sat back 2, 3, 4 nights, sometimes a week, trying to figure out how we can get back at that man. I'm going to get him. I'm going to think of something, but I'm going to get him. And we do. Like I said, we sneaky when we get mad. Us women are so sneaky when we get mad. So when you contract HIV and you putting this man behind bars, what good is that gonna do? It's not gonna do no good. Because guess what? Eventually he gonna get out. And guess what? He's still gonna have HIV. And guess what? And you still gonna have HIV. And guess what? He gonna meet somebody else. And this time, he gonna tell them that he had HIV. Now he in another relationship. And you still angry. You still angry. Because he out now. Now he out. He still got HIV. You still got HIV. He happy because he in a relationship. And now you still angry. Because now he out. They can't leave him in there for the rest of his life. So, be real, you guys. Be real. Be real. Come on. Take accountability. I did. And I know a lot of other people that have taken accountability for contracting HIV. Stop blaming just that one person. It's your fault, too. It is your fault. Hey. Hey, sis, Raquel. Hey, Rashima. How you guys doing? Happy day, beauties. Happy day. I was supposed to have my show today. I had to cancel it. The young man did not contact me. So sometimes that happens. So I decided to do a live video. I decided to do a live video. Be accountable, ladies. Gentlemen. Be accountable. Yep, Shima. Yep, that is right. Not just with HIV, Shima. You know that. We get so angry when men do stuff to us. We want to blame people for everything that happens to us. We want to blame them for our bad relationships. We want to blame him because he cheated. Oh, it's her fault that he cheated because she was in his face. No. He cheated because he wanted to. Stop making up excuses. Love you too, Sandra. I love you. I love you, beauty. I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling better. Be accountable. I stop blaming a man. I stop blaming him. Because we allow things to happen in our lives, especially when it comes to being in a relationship with a man. We allow things to happen. And we can't blame him because we allowed it. We allowed it. We allowed him to treat us bad. We allowed him to talk crap to us. We allowed him to cuss us out. We allowed it. We allowed it. Stop blaming him. You know? Leave him if you're not happy. But stop blaming him. And if you have contracted HIV by a particular man and you decide to stay with him, stop talking about it. Stop playing the blame game because you decided to stay with him. The blame game is over with because that blame game is going to make that relationship go downhill. So if you contracted HIV by him and you decided to stay, stop playing the blame game. Just live happy together. That's all I can tell you. But as far as accountability, we got to be accountable, you guys. In some kind of way. We got to be accountable. Anyhow, next week, I don't know if you guys heard of a gentleman by the name of D.O. King. He's going to be on my show. He was on Oprah some years ago. I think it was in 2004. And he wrote a book called Under Download. Ooh, I read that book so many times. It was good. I used to be an advocate reader. And I passed that book around and I let people read it. He wrote a second after 13, 14 years later. And I can't wait to read it. But he's going to be on my show. He's going to be on the show next week. So, I'll put a link up. Maybe you guys could. Thank you, Sandra. What was I thinking? J.L. King. I know his name by heart. Me and you was just talking about it under that post. It's a book about black man who got married, and he was in denial about sleeping with men, and so he lived on the down low. That's what we call it, living on the down low. And he would go out and about, to different states. Men on the down low had secret places where they would meet up and have sex with each other. And he was married. So he was on Oprah talking about it. The book was really good. But I think, hey BFF, I love you, Robert. The book was really good, and he'll be on next Saturday for sure, talking about the second book. You could go online. You can buy the other book. I'm sure it doesn't cost that much now because it's 13 years old. So it's called J.L. King, living on a down low, or down low. You can pull it up on Amazon. You should read it, and then you can come on and talk to him about it and talk to him about the second book. But if you guys have any show ideas, please let me know, and I'll do my best to have those shows. Been really busy lately, so I haven't really been on Facebook much, and I just wanted to make this video saying hi to you guys and happy day, happy Saturday to all of you guys, and I'll talk to you later. But be accountable. Be accountable. It's not just your fault that you contracted HIV. Be accountable. Love you guys. Happy day.